And that is a big one. That is a nice size perch right there. From what I know about perch, which it's not much at all, that is a nice perch. Look at that. That is a nice one. This is eating size right here. This is really eating size. Look at that. Nice little yellow perch.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich. Throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time.
I said there goes the midget.
You didn't say nothing. Why'd you say it like that?
Huh?
Why'd you say it like that?
The dude don't even know what's going on in there.
Bro, this thing is like constantly crying out of his mom.
Yeah.
Yo, my mom works down on that street down there, and every day he walks past and stares at us.
So, what are you doing?
Today, guys, we're going fishing with the Worm Gear 5'6" medium action spinning rod from Walmart for only $12.82. And I got multiple different lures in my bag, but we're gonna start off with some cream half-inch swim baits. They're rubber with a weighted jig head, so they sink down to the bottom and you just yank it back up. Looks like a fish feeding on the bottom. I actually had really good luck with it yesterday.
Yeah, we just can't tell no one the location.
Word, that secret spot, dude. In the middle of a city, you wouldn't even expect there to be a fishing spot around here, would you? I mean, aside from that boat.
It's kind of like a boat.
Yo, this is only 5'6". I feel like that ain't that cool. I'm a buckaroo. I wanna be like you. Eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. What's up? Yo, I'm mad hyped today because it's nice as hell. Hell's not a curse, man.
No, but you get cursed if you go to hell.
That's it. Waiting for the green light to turn red so we can cross the street and not die. Yo, some carrots.
Yeah. You got jokes.
Yo, you got a zip tie on in here. I'm wearing cleats, and if I slip, I'm going to be very upset. This is actually not a bad creek. If it was a little deeper, I'd go fishing in here. Oh, there's fish. Yo, where'd you see those tiny ass fish?
That same creek.
Oh, we're up at the end. Today, guys, we're in the wilderness, and we're going fishing. Now, you may not know what that means, but I do. It means we're trespassing on private property to catch an amphibious, to catch an aquatic animal that swims. And they have scales. They're really slimy. Yo, this is like half reptile, half amphibious. Tell me not.
Never.
Huh? You don't get it?
Nah.
Because it has scales and it lives in the
Which
water.
way are you going?
Slimy. Huh? Because it has scales.
Go right here.
Yeah, it's not muddy though, and I don't want to catch no weed. Here we go. You ready? It's half reptile because it has scales. and it swims. Well, I mean that's both. It's half reptile because it has scales, and half amphibian because it swims and it's slimy. Because it's slimy. Both reptiles and amphibians can swim. Bro, you should try getting through here alone. In the dark. Without a phone. There's one. Worm, squid, or bread? Squid or bread? Squid? Oh, squid. Yo, I lost the crayfish the other day. I only got that left. You saw that? Alright guys, we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty and I'll be back to you when I get this started up. Never mind. And of course the cameraman's still recording me doing embarrassing things. Okay, that wasn't too hard. That's what she said. Oh shit. Damn. I keep cursing. You see this? Come here, steady. Should we do a weedless rig or squid rig? What do you think? Weedless, you go in like this, come out, turn the hook around, and jam it back in there. So it looks kind of unnatural, but it won't grab any weeds. Or we could do, there's a bass jumping up. Or should we do the squid rig, which you just go down to the base, out. I didn't go all the way down. Go down to the base and out and just let it swim. Pull that little eyelet in there, like that. I don't know what that's called, but I don't believe it's called squid rig, but that's what I'm going to call it because I'm Squid Rig Senior. Wow, that worked completely fine. There's like no weight on it, so it doesn't swim. But we're gonna get a fish over here. There we go. That was a good one. Oh, saw that? I got a bite over there. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I yanked the line way too early. Got some weeds on there. You see it swimming? There's a dragonfly. We got some weeds on there, we're not going to catch nothing like that. I already got a bite, so that's promising. I don't know, this might not work today. Worked yesterday, but you know, what works today won't work tomorrow, you know? You ever heard that? Oh, that was a bad cast. Should we throw on bread in a bobber? What do you think? Bread in a bobber. Pass me the bag. Good looks. You know what that's means. You got the water in a milk jug and I'm gonna grab a bobber out the bag. There's that. You can go fishing too if you want. As you can see, I don't use the round bobbers because they aggravate me to all extents. Fucking, they're like just so annoying. Alright, you got that on there. I just got to get a piece of bread out. We got about a piece and a half left. We could do a couple fish with this. Not gonna hurt. As you can see, we got her all rigged up, ready to go. The bobber really, I don't even really use the bobber as an indicator so much as a weight to add on some accuracy. that moving. Oh, look at that bass. Look at that. Maybe that's why, because there's no bait. Picked right off. You know what I used to do when I didn't have bobbers? I would take a piece of stick or something, and I would just tie it onto the line. Like tie a knot in the line and move it through. But we're way past those days, you know, because I'm not a broke baby anymore. Actually, I was surprised I'm not getting any bites on the bread, because yesterday they were really good. Oh, there you go. Oh, ripped it out of his mouth. Yeah, we're gonna try something else. If you want to record me tie it up, or you can watch the fishes. Let me see your knife. Look at that bug crawling right there. Coming to get the bread. But you can't have me. Sorry, bud. I didn't really lose anything yesterday. I just lost one lure. That's another thing about that. I like this knife because it's quick, easy, and fun to use. That is an Amazon knife, and it does its job as good as the next one. We're gonna tie on one of these little 1/2 inch swim baits from Cream Lures. Actually, I'm not sponsored by Cream Lures, but I'd love it if they sponsored me, you know. And I get no monetary gains for these videos. Definitely not here. I don't get no money. How am I supposed to do that and tie on a lure at the same time?
Again now.
Okay guys, just tied on one of those 1/2 inch Cream Lures swim baits in the Sexy Shad color. That's probably the only color I ever use. I really don't. I use Fire Tiger sometimes, but I don't really use anything else. There's a little bluegill there, as you can see, he's swimming away because he saw me stand up. These fish are smart, I'll tell you that much. And you can't catch them on basic lures. Oh, I got a bite and I yanked it too soon and I almost hit the camera guy. How about that? Yeah. That was a better cast. That was a much better cast. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm getting a couple bites here and there. The perch like to play games and just bite the tail and not take the entire thing, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is nip the end of the tail off, and what that does is that'll create a little bit more action when I cast and reel in, and hopefully it'll produce more bites. This spot always produces for me, like this whole lake, this whole pond right here, always producing, man. Never got to worry about not getting something. Collecting more weed than fish here. I got a couple bites, but that's a good cast. Oh, we're throwing stuff now, are we? And more weeds, because that's the way the cookie crumbles. We did a few more casts in here and see if we can't catch nothing. I don't get any bites on this cast, I'll move on to the next spot, which always produces. Really sunny out today, so it makes sense the fish wouldn't be biting at this spot. It's very bright up here. Oh, look at that, little bass. Oh, spooked him. I guess the line touched his back as well. Basser. Good. See, that's the lesson number one in what you don't do when you go fishing. Lesson number one. Don't always release the bail before you go. Before you cast. Got one. See him? Oh, we got a bass here. No, we don't. We got a bluegill. We got a hard fighting bluegill here. Look at that. This is either a bluegill or a red ear sunfish, and I want to say red ear actually. There you go. Little hard fighting little bluegill here. Yeah, that's a bluegill. As you can see, he tore it up from the bottom there. See if we can lip him. You guys viewing pleasure. He's about, I don't know, 6 inches long. Maybe quarter pound. Little bluegill here. And we're gonna let him go for you guys. Can you see him? I don't know if you can see him on the camera here because I can barely see him. I'm gonna back off. Not even holding you no more, bud. Get going. Look at that. What'd you think of that release? He swam straight for the weeds too. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Next spot.
We're gonna take one more or maybe 2 more casts here. See if we can't catch them. Just a few more. As you can see, I released that bluegill and the lip hole really paralyzes them pretty good. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. But there was there was a bite there. You might want to stand behind a tree or something. Look, there goes the bass again. Oh no, you got some weeds there. A lot of weeds today. More weeds than I caught yesterday, actually. But there's literally 2 pounds of weed over on my favorite spot on the pond. Look at that. That was a good cast. Oh, what's this? More weeds. On to the next spot. Put this guy here. One quick crank. Threw all the stuff back in the bag. Let the cameraman grab his knife. There's an ant. And that is a big one. That is a nice size perch right there. From what I know about perch, which it's not much at all, that is a nice perch. Look at that. That is a nice one. I even got to go to... Yes, the first one I ever caught was yesterday, and that was a good one too. Hold on. Let me get a picture of him in the light here. Hold on, let me get him in the light. Oh, nice size. Let me get him laying down in the dirt there. Got him. Got him. That is a nice perch too. This is eating size right here. This is really eating size. Look at that. That's a nice little yellow perch. And some weeds. Second perch of my life. Alright? And it was on my 10th or 11th cast of the day. The way you can tell it's a perch, just by the bite, is because they nibble on it first. And they don't go after it directly. And see, I actually regretted casting over there because I thought I hit the weeds, but it didn't. Oh wow, that was a horrible cast. Yeah, I don't want that. That was a nice size perch. That was really...
You got me going in this.
Grab the line and just see if you can pull it in, see what else is on there. Oh, look, there's my other lure, all the way at the bottom. See it?
Nigga, that shit stinks in.
Yeah, by like 2 feet.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's a snapping turtle on the end of it.
Bro,
What?
this shit sucks you in.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yo, my other lure's on the
Just a lot.
end. Damn, look how far out that goes. My lure is like right there on the end.
You know what it smells like?
What? Shit. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I don't know. Where is that?
Mine's right here.
Right there?
Yeah.
Hold the phone. Record. It's recording.
Just like don't cut the end of the line that's on the wrong side.
Bro, this is all like quick dirt.
Quick dirt. It doesn't go deep, bro.
It does.
It only goes like 2 feet.
That's a lot. I'm gonna end up falling. Hold on. Because I'm not used to this. It feels like that. You just gotta let go of fear sometimes. I'm not afraid. Take a step.
Yo, I'm dying. My sides are killing me now. How do you grab it right there and oh, careful. Which are both my lures on there? Or just one? No, just one.
Look at that little ass fish.
Just one of my lures.
Fucking soaked. That shit's like 3 feet deep.
Yo, my sides are killing me, dude.
Smell like straight shake that ass now.
I'm back. Whoa! Yo, stop playing. It's gonna fall in. Another big one. Look at that. It's going down right there. And that bluegill want to eat it, but I don't want a fucking bluegill. You know that chair that's usually here? That rope? That one that's right there? Look at that bass, dude. He's chilling.
He's huge.
That's a big ass bass, dude. Watch, it's gonna attract his attention. Look, you see him? He might eat it.
Yeah, leave him.
Jesus Christ.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see him eat him.
He might not. Look how big that fucking bass is. When he struggles, it attracts him. Look, he's not even gonna go for it because he knows. Look at that. There's another big one. If I keep him at the surface, he'll freak out a little bit. Get the bass interested. That's a big ass bass. That's not even the big one. Dude, the last time he just fucking demolished it.
For real.
Yeah. You let him swim.
You gotta get a little smaller one.
He's watching. Oh my God. Dude, that's a big ass bass. He sees the bass and that's why he's tweaking. And the bass sees him and that's why he's following him. He lost him. Let him let him on a line. Bass is following him.
The bass won what he got.
Oh, see that? Yeah. Oh! No, I missed him. Bass bit him though, you seen that?
Yeah.
Where'd the bass go?
I don't fucking know.
Because there's another line here.
He's dead.
You guys fucked him up, dude. Bro, he bit the bass too. Like, the bass bit him, like, hard. I just need a fucking either slightly smaller or slightly bigger.
Smaller. Yeah, smaller. He was scared of that bass too.
Yeah, you knew what he was doing too. Is he dead?
The bass is actually trying to get one of them.
Yeah, word.
That's what he eats. They eat one of each other. One another.
Here comes the bass again. I'm gonna get that bass. I don't care. He's gonna bite him. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Ooh.
Oh, put a bigger thing in on that.
No, that's the biggest thing I can do. That's the biggest thing I got.
No, it's not.
I gotta let him swim though. Dude, if he gets the whole fish in his mouth, it's not even gonna be a problem. He ate the fish! Nah, we're fucked. No! We're fucked because he just ate the fish and now he's not gonna be fucking hungry.
Dang.
Whenever your heart is broken.